And we're going to get into said packages right now. This first one comes from No Cry Safety Gear. I'm guessing this might be safety glasses. I don't know, we'll find out here. Do it without a knife. Nope. And I believe I was correct. Must have watched one of my videos where I didn't wear safety glasses. Not bad. And the lenses are nice and clear, unlike my other ones. Let's see what we have here. Well, this is not a note. This is send a note, send a thank you note, a gift for you. Hi there, enjoy your gift and stop grinding without these. You only get 2 eyeballs. Love the vids, and I will send a license plate and pics of the '88 Bronco I'm building from Zach Callanan. Callanan? I think that's right. Well, Zach, thank you very much, and you're right, I shouldn't be grinding and cutting and doing all the things I do without safety glasses. I'll do my best to put those to good use. I haven't been real good about that. Thanks, Zach. On to the next one. This says, this comes from G. That's all it says. Letter G. San Antonio, Texas. So we'll take a look in here. Not sure. It could be license plates, but I don't think a license plate would fit in here. Well, I already opened this box and I realized I had G's address pointed towards the camera. I could just blur that out, but let's. I'm going to go through this again. I got a City of San Antonio. I guess it's their new sticker, and on the back of it, it said, "Thought I would send you our new logo and hat from our vendor, and a couple of plates. Happy holidays, G." And the hat I got is a Cat Holt hat. Have a license plate here. I think this is pronounced Hale. I think Hale. Anyway, it's City of San Antonio. Long live, buddy. Garbage trucks. Got that plate. Got an Illinois plate. A Virginia plate. And then also got Life is harder if you're stupid, John Wayne. And I will be getting all these up on the wall here shortly. G, thank you very much. So I got the things hung on the wall. Got this one down here on the door. City of San Antonio right on the bottom, the door of the fridge. Illinois and Virginia license plates over here. And last but not least, I moved my calendar over to here because I thought that might look better over here. So thank you very much, G and Zach. Thanks for sending that stuff in. Appreciate it. And as always, if you have anything that you would like to send into the Fox Shop, license plate, wall, signs, banners, or other, address is down in the description below. Link down there for channel stickers and hoodies and t-shirts, that kind of thing. That's all down below as well. So I'm going to get this tank of welding gas set up on the welder, and I'm going to get back to work on the Bronco. Not too bad here in central Iowa today. Temperature right now, I don't know what it is. I'd have to say it's in the lower 40s. Hardly any wind. The sun has been trying to peek out. Chance of rain / snow tonight. It's supposed to be a lot colder over the weekend here, but not too bad. And here comes big old George wandering down to the shop. And here he comes. How you doing, George? George. Over here, George. Are you lost or just so cross-eyed you can't see? I suppose you want in the shop, huh? Come on, buddy. Go get yourself something to eat. Looks like you haven't ate in weeks. Well, it's been a day or two since I recorded last, and I've got some work done here on the Bronco. Didn't get as far as I had hoped. Just too many small things that keep popping up. Life gets in the way. I planned on finishing this video up this morning, editing, uploading, and that didn't happen. Wife and I went out for breakfast, and then we went and got new tires put on our car. Also went and got some of these here brushes, which I used for applying this seam sealer on top of the welds. So as far as what I do have done, I've got all that welded up, and then I put rust bullet on it and seam sealer, and no, the welds are not, they're not super pretty. This is all going to be covered up anyway, you're never going to see it, but they are welded all the way around, and then a heavy coating of rust bullet, and then I put seam sealer on top of the welds as well as up under here. So got that side done. This side's done. Hi, kitty. I don't even remember your name. But anyway, still have one to make over there. I have a couple more to make. I got that one to make. There's this down here, which you probably can't see, but this needs to be made and welded in, and a little bit more over there. And then that will all be done. Then the only other thing on whatever you want to call it, the tub or the bed or whatever, there is a hole back here that this needs addressed. Actually, that piece is not very good either. Which is this piece right here. Well, that feels pretty solid. And I'd really rather not mess with this whole piece if I can avoid it. So as far as fixing that, I may come in here, cut this out, and then put a patch over the top of it and weld that in. Because like I said, this is all going to be covered up anyway. You'll never see it, but I'd like to have it solid and sealed up. But I believe that's the only other hole on the side of it like that I need to address. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may clean this up some, OSPO it, and coat it with rust bullet. Number one is just going to make it look better. But I want to do that, and then we're going to get this rear sill out of here, which I still don't know how I'm going to do this, but we'll figure it out as we go here. Like I've said before, this center section here, it's solid, but out here on the ends, it's toast. It's gone. Not in good shape at all. And then you got all this down in here. I don't know what all you really need, what you don't need, but we will MacGyver this together somehow, because that's about the only way you can do it. They don't make that part anymore. And I keep having people comment that wouldn't the rear sill part out of a pickup work? Not the same thing, it won't work. And I am going to apologize right now, I haven't really shown any of the work taking place on this. Reason for that is it's just so time consuming. Takes a lot of time, it's just monotonous, you just want to get it done. It's not a fun thing to do, but it has to be done. It's a whole lot of welding, just patching those holes up. But really, all this welding and everything, it's going a lot better than I thought it would. I dreaded doing it because it does take so long. And before, when I started just tacking these pieces in, I kept blowing through, and it just it wasn't good at all. And I made some adjustments on the welder, and everything seems to be working a heck of a lot better right now. And I tell you, the lifesaver with this is this thing right here. With something like this, if you can get up under here on the back side of it and weld on top of it, this thing made it not too bad. And there you are again. Have a few cats in the shop. And the reason for that is these three little guys right here. We all of a sudden hit a pretty cold snap, and I was afraid if they were outside, they were all going to die. We haven't had very good luck with kittens this year. There was another little white one and I don't know where he went. I think he might have snuck out behind me one night a few nights ago, and he just disappeared. I think he may have got lost, and so I brought him in here. Plus that's the old mama cat. That's Tony. I'm not sure whose kittens are whose, but she's the other mama cat, and pretty sure George is the daddy to all of them. So I'm letting them hang out in here. They're not hurting anything, and even if I shut the heat off in here right now anyway, it doesn't get down below 45, 50 degrees. So it's a lot better for these guys instead of being out where it's been down to about 10, and with the wind blowing, it comes inside that end of the barn there and can kind of swirl around, and they'd get pretty darn cold. So I'm letting them hang out in here. But anyway, that's what's going on with the Bronco. I'm gonna keep working on this thing. I don't want it to end up being like the floor was. That just seemed to drag out forever. At least to me it did. I thought it was very monotonous, very boring, and I don't want to do that with this back here. I really want to get all this done and get back to that rear sill, get it all taken care of, however we're gonna do that. And talking about other Bronco stuff, James and Kyle over at Central Oregon Shenanigans, they just got a write-up in Ford Truck Enthusiasts. They're pretty happy about that, and they're working on that 78 Bronco that they have. You can go over and check them out at Central Oregon Shenanigans. I'll link them down below and also put them on the end screen. They just got some new wheels and tires that they threw on the Bronco. They're gonna put a lift on it, but they did have the wheels and tires look pretty sharp. So go check them out. I think you'll like what you find over there. So with that being said, I can't wait till we can put some rear quarter panels on this thing and make it look like we're actually doing something. Right now, this kind of stuff just takes a long time to do. But once we can start getting some quarter panels on this, it's gonna start taking shape. Need to clean the frame up best I can, and probably gonna replace the body mounts in the back here. And I need to take a look at the ones up here in the midsection again. But it's moving along. It's been a while since I worked on the Bronco. And with that being said, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.